What's up, folks? You got the Retail Nomad here. You got Mr. Terry Emmel, managing partner Flexecution. You got the founding partner Retail Elements, Dennis Coons. We are in front of this massive building here, Central Ohio. We're going to jump inside this warehouse distribution center, checking out the newest Mattress Firm express frame fixture order received from overseas. Let's jump inside here, take a peek at this new delivery. Thanks much, gentlemen.
Great to see you.
Take care. Take care.
The Retail Nomad, traveling the globe, sharing what the retail environment is like, hidden corners of the world.
In this week's video, what we're going to do is we're going to peel the onion back in showing behind the scenes what it takes to actually build a retail store. And we're going to utilize a case study example being Mattress Firm. And within our MOB group, MOB standing for Maximizing Opportunities for Your Business, is we're walking into this warehouse and not a whole lot sexy about a warehouse operation, but you get to see what it takes to receive materials that it takes to build a commercial brand, a retail store, any type of a facility that we all shop or eat in on a daily or weekly basis. So here is a large warehouse with hundreds and thousands of pallets of goods that was just recently received. So we're chatting with our partners, Derek and Joey here, and discussing these inventories. And as we dance through this warehouse here today, wanted to call out the importance of collaborating with a valued partner that handles, the shipping, the transportation, the warehousing. That entire logistics component starts with one of the most important, because you see that these massive, thousands of crates, comes across on containers, and then we break it down individually once it's in a warehouse environment, and we have to manage that by a WMS, a warehouse management system that that counts and keeps track of all the inventory of all of these individual pieces and components. You see this demo unit here on the millwork coming up. But kudos to TTi, to Stolz, Dean, Jess, Will, Bob, Wilson, and Cody, because you guys make us look good at store level. And again, wanted to give a shout out to my mentor, brother, partner, Mr. DK. I appreciate you being my Uber driver, running me up to Northeast Ohio to do this field trip here today, as he was one of the original founders of the MOB. So big kudos to DK as we're walking this facility here again with our local partners, Mr. Derek, Joey, Logan, as Retail Elements is the manufacturer of all the goods that you're seeing here for this Mattress Firm case study that we're going to explore in this week's episode and video. So thanks much to all the players that it takes to create an entire winning process and formula to design, create, manufacture, transport, and then obviously down to the Flexecution team to the final component of installation at store level. So thanks to all. And here you see a few varieties ranging from metal fixtures to wood millwork, but kudos to the entire Flexecution team managing the installation process, ranging from Amy G to Darren to Kalai, Mr. Wilkins, Shiano, Catrone, Terry, LT, Decker, Elisa. I mean, we've got a massive team put together that it takes to manufacture, design, transport, and all these elements that the MOB comes together to collaborate with all the various members and partners that you see that it takes to make things happen at store level. Just think what it takes to put together and build a retail outlet. Any store location you've been to, all the fixtures, millwork, and chairs and desks and signage and everything. But we very much appreciate working with this Mattress Firm team. Everyone from Big Mike to Mr. Foster to JB, and it takes a huge team to create solutions for thousands of outlets. The whole idea and premise of the mob is relationship orientation, connecting the vendor partners and suppliers, which all of us are, that we collaborate and work together with one another. And again, DK was the one that originated this relationship. And look at how many people it takes to make these things happen. Kudos to the mob and the board of directors, from Rizzo to Mr. T to Kim G to Stolz and everyone included. Thanks much to all. Hopefully you've enjoyed taking a bird's eye view, sneak peek at a warehouse where you see thousands of these pallets, these crates that are hundreds of thousands of parts and pieces that it takes to build and make a retail space, and the understanding and learning of what our mob organization does in bringing brands and commercial entities to fruition. Our mob, if you're in tune with any of the posts I've done recently, you'll have seen that we've got our Innovation and Collaboration Forum upcoming February 2nd through the 4th down in Florida. You can visit trustthemob.com to get more information on any of our existing members or our upcoming events. And we've seen enough of a warehouse layout and configuration. What we did is we packed up a semi with one store's worth of fixtures and millwork needs, and we shipped those goods down to South Carolina. And I made the same trip myself as I'm en route to our St. Jude's charity golf event next weekend. We're going to jump in here and show you what an installation process looks like at store level. And again, thankfully, I was able to find a store location that was not even open yet, still in the construction process, to showcase what it takes and show you visually, watching a store become a reality. And a big shout out to our rock star professional installation team here. We had Wendall, Graham, and so forth, but just an amazing group of individuals here. And if you were similar to myself, when I was a child, I enjoyed playing with, Lincoln Logs and the Rector set and Legos and so forth. And if you look at what we do now as adults, some of us, our mob members, we just put big puzzles together. Watching this store become a reality, pretty cool, to see it take shape and become a retail outlet. And as you see this store start to take shape, coming to fruition and becoming a merchandisable display fixture device, it's kind of amazing. I never would have guessed, me starting out as an installer, over 30 some years ago, where would it be today in rubbing elbows and building stores for some of the largest brands in the world. Very, very cool to be part of this industry. And what you see here is just a quick collage of photos that, again, just shows a quick snapshot of the starting the build out process from the floor to the ceiling. As you see, it requires carpeting in this store layout specifically first, and then we bring in the components, the millwork, the metal fixtures, and all the elements. And here I am today, just rolled into South Carolina, and got the Retail Nomad Flexecution RV here. And you see back here behind me, it says Mattress Firm. We're going to jump inside and show you, again, an exact case study example of how the mob collaborates with various members to create global supply chain solutions. Again, we started in Ohio in a warehouse, bringing containers across the ocean and then across American highways. Let's roll in here and take a look at a store that's under construction, not even completed yet, and then showing you how those fixtures and crates and boxes that you saw in the warehouse ends up in a store being put together, and then within a few weeks it'll have product and mattresses and pillows on there for the consumers to purchase. The mob. And again, kudos to TTi, Retail Elements and Flexecution, for collaborating and making an amazing case study example of how the mob brings partners around the world to create stores, commercial brands here on U.S. soil. Retail Nomad, South Carolina. And I'm signing off this week's video. showcasing the mob and our global, worldwide supply chain solutions. As we started this week's video in Ohio at one of our Retail Element partners' warehouse locations, where you got to see where containers were received with massive crates and hundreds of pallets of fixtures and displays and so forth that come in bulk. And then TTi moves these containers for us, our mob partner for transportation and logistics. And then we pick and pack based off store size, layout, and design, smaller quantities that TTi will deliver. Thanks much, old Stolzy, Mr. Dean. Whereas Retail Element is our mob partner that manufactures, creates, and designs a lot of these elements you see right here, and you got to see in the warehouse as well. And then good old Flexecution. There we go. Flexecution is the world industry leader for the installation services, fixtures, millwork, decor, signage, and putting these type of stores together. And again, this is a Mattress Firm store. See that monster display there? That express fixture. It allows the retailers to look at all the various mattresses that you could incorporate in this one fixture, where historically many years ago you had to lay them all down so the consumer could go jump on them. So we love partnering with retailers, brands, and to help them define and create supply chain solutions globally. The mob, industry leader on bringing solutions to brands, commercial product manufacturers around the world. Thanks much, Retail Nomad. Signing off, Camden, South Carolina.
Stay tuned to the Retail Nomad, as each week we'll be profiling different types of shopping experiences around the world. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Ciao.